Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well and hope you're being aware of who you are around and who is around you. Very important follow-up news on MP Phillip Paulwell girlfriend Leoda Bradshaw's case. Here, she is charged with the double abduction and double takeout of MP Phillip Paulwell, daughter Sarayah Paulwell, and mother Tashana Patterson. She is allegedly the mastermind behind the murders and came to Jamaica with only one intention: to take out mother and daughter. However, one of the hitmen she hired, who is allegedly the one that took out mother and daughter, and the same one she then hired a second hitman to take him out after he did the killing of mother and daughter, who then ran to the police to confess everything, including his guilt and the role he played. Yes, that same one, hitman number one. Yes, he went to court today. There, he officially pleaded guilty to the charges against him in the Home Circuit Court, downtown Kingston, today, the 26th of October 2023. However, there is a special gag on the media, as media personnel were especially asked not to give out the convicted hitman number one name at this time, reportedly because of security and safety reasons, among other factors. He then pleaded guilty to 2 counts of takeout and 2 counts of kidnapping. He is to be sentenced on November the 15th by High Court Judge Justice Lorna Shelley Williams. So guys, we don't have to worry about if she's going to go before Justice Brian Sykes. Not saying him is not a good judge, but we feel like him is a bit too lenient, and we are hoping that this judge will do the right thing, what we really want. The police stated in the court that the mother and daughter were shot and their bodies burnt and disposed of on the same day, September the 9th, right after they were kidnapped from their home on Gilmore Drive in St. Andrew. Everything took place the same day, quick and fast. So you can imagine, guys, when Leoda Bradshaw was there making her big, long executive statements and putting it out to the press that she had nothing to do with the abduction of Miss Patterson and 10-month-old Sarayah, they were already taken out and burnt. Can you really believe the evilness of this witch? This she-devil from hell? She was acting so strong. Oh, she don't know nothing about anything. Wrong and strongy. She even went on as far as saying she going to get her lawyer on people who continue to associate her name with Miss Patterson and Sarayah, and how much she worked with the federal government, like she had tried frighten people. Tell you so that girl that is capital delusional. Betty right now she there thinking she should have stayed in the kitchen. That's some duties of a petty officer in the Navy. Imagine poor Miss Patterson there thinking is a intelligent girl them could hold a reasoning over the same man they sharing and countless others are partaking of as well. So she there thinking woman to woman they're having the same problems. The Jamaica Constabulary Force further stated on October the 13th, Leoda Bradshaw, mother of one of MP Phillip Paulwell's child, who is just 8 years old, and was also sister to little 10-month-old Sarayah Paulwell. She is charged with 2 counts of capital murder. When the matter was brought up in the circuit court, it was indeed confirmed a payment of 100,000 to share with 3 men, including her cousin, and an agreement of 400,000 after the job was done. Director of Public Prosecution DPP Paula Llewellyn confirmed that Bradshaw and MP Phillip Paulwell was in a relationship, but they were not married. But Leoda Bradshaw considered Phillip Paulwell her spouse. If delusion was a person. The prosecution further outlined the case against Leoda Bradshaw that her sole reason for traveling to Jamaica at this time was to get rid of Patterson and her baby, because it was on September the 5th that Leoda found out that her man, MP Phillip Paulwell, had a baby with Tashana Patterson. Can you imagine how she went crazy and immediately made arrangement to get rid of them. And Leoda personally went to pick them up in the sub-vehicle. After repeated calls and conversation with Miss Patterson, she went to her gate. They chat for roughly 15 minutes. Then mother and baby went with Leoda in the vehicle, where Leoda took them to Stony Hill, where Leoda handed her and the baby over to a number of men, including those arrested. So you see what I'm going here now? There are more men involved in this whole excursion, you know. I continue. And some of these men are still on the run, and a manhunt is still on for the other men. Then after, Patterson and little Sarayah was killed and burned in Warwicker Hill. Leoda and her cousin are scheduled to return to court on December the 1st, 2023, where their matter will be mentioned again. So guys, talk to me. All my detectives and my intelligent commenters, you know, I always look forward to you guys' comments. I want you to tell me, do you guys really think that this is the first time Leoda Bradshaw has done something like this? Comment in the comment section, let we chat. I think that MP Phillip Paulwell needs to take a look back into any past association that has passed away under suspicious circumstances, and check if it was during the time he and Leoda was in a relationship, because Leoda could not be so comfortable doing such a heinous crime if she has had no experience. Remember, you know, in the Navy, you know, and Iraq she go fight war, and she not out on the sea a battle with no ships, and in the kitchen she work. So it's not even like she's training to do these kind of brutality. You understand? The only difference this time is that she dropped the ball when she tried to take out the first hitman by getting a second hitman, because trust and believe, if his life was not threatened, we would not have known all this. And bear in mind, there are more men involved that are on the run. It made my stomach crawl and my mind weak just thinking that There are actually more people out there that was a part of this crime out there free, running up and down. That not look good for Jamaica. This is a lot. It leaves me to wonder what kind of life Leota Bradshaw was living that she can come straight from the US and find so many criminals to gather in one place to plan such a heinous crime. This is disappointing. I hear someone saying that Warwick Hill is basically a crime-free community and pure working class and hard-working people live there. Yes, in every community you find hard-working people not involved in crime. But that person is also delusional as well. Everyone know you can't just go into Warwick Hill community and come back out just so. Trust and believe that. Don't let no one fool you. Before someone fool you, try go do it yourself. That's the only way you're going to know for sure. Gangs run the place. Remember me told you so. Me not asking you, and me not digging up no sore foot, but a straight bad man place, to just put it blunt. And for Leota Bradshaw links to be so tall in there, sir, it says a lot. They need to check her out more because there's a lot of missing pieces. The good thing about this case is like Tashana Patterson spoke from the grave and helped solve her case. And of course, you know we can't leave out God, because God never stand one side and see the innocent blood just go down like that and him not intervene. Trust and believe that it wasn't going to go down. So while them a plan, God did a wipe out. Remember, Tash, spoke on everything that happened between she and Paulwell to her family, And even when Leota Bradshaw came on the scene, everything they spoke of, she still updated her family. Even when she stepped out that dreadful Saturday morning, she said to her family and sister that Leota, MP Phillip Paulwell, next baby mother outside. So much so that Tashina Patterson's sister was just got up and was trying to get ready to go out there. We stay with fast for at least we could have get a look at her and see what she looked like. But by the time she was to reach out there, the vehicle had driven off with Tashina and Sarayah. That was one of the biggest clue and the best thing that she ever did. While walking out, she still said something to her family in that last moment. So the fact that Tash was so open because she had a family unit that supported her, so they knew and understand everything that was going on. So you can just call it Tashina basically helped solve her case. She wasn't there playing a hide and seek and keeping a secret. So for you ladies, yes, hello you. Yes, you young ladies. And of course, yes, young men too. You see the secret relationship you're in? Are them booty calls in secrets? Be careful. Make someone know the person that you are with. Let someone know what is going on and when you're linking up. Make someone know where you're going and who with. No one is an island. You must have someone you can confide in. We have this thing where we don't want people to know our business. Because it's another story when you can't trust people and all of that. But you got to find someone. You have to. Where you have that one person where you can say things to that will know something. And you make sure that person know your secret person phone number. Like you can say, say, me talking to this person XYZ and we link up sometime. Anyway, more make sure you have the number. So in case you go leave out and gone one night and then calling your phone and then can't get you or one day or whatever, them can call the person. The person then will be skeptical because them say, "Well, guess what? Somebody have the number and know of me. So it's not a secret so much." You understand? Always try to ensure that if the person even drive a vehicle in a decay way now, because we're in a modern time now with phones, technology and so on. When you walk to the vehicle, you have screenshot the license plate and so on and thing. And make sure say all you send it off to your friend so your friend have the license plate as well. Because remember in a license plate have to register to somebody. And think how much of a help that would be. The person would have the phone number for the person. You'd have given them the person name and know them would have a license plate. That is a lot of help towards if something should go wrong with you. When you leave in your home or you leave in your work and you know you're going with such person, you turn to your friend and say, "You know what? A him gone with or a she gone with." I know these days people have a problem with pictures, but you can find a way. Just like how generally people find a way for fast in a people business, you find a way for see if you can get a picture of this person and make sure so the same person you are confiding in have the picture as well and you have one too. Because it's not always a case, where the person do you something and then somebody need to find. It can be a case where the person can do something pertaining to you or take something for you or run off with something for you, but at least you'd have some kind of information on the person so you can kind of have a way of finding the person eventually. Because when you check it, so much people have gone missing. Many of the reasons why families don't know where to look or start is because of the secrecies with relationships and friendships. So in the end, all this secrecy no work out. And another thing to people, if you know you're going Ochi and you stop at Linstead, send a quick message. We stop at Linstead and wherever. And if you meet up a friend that was not expected to be there, you send a message to your same friend who you can't find it and say, "You know what? We stop at this place and two of him friends them come up on the scene. May then call the friend Itchy Scratchy or this one named Blacks or this one named Reds. It doesn't matter. Whatever the name it is, you still message the name. That's why you have mobile phones for." Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a very sorrowful, heartless, evilous time. You can't afford to be running risk with your lives. I see things happening to men. They gone out to do man. Next thing you know, see one recently, a woman in gone place with and next thing you know, them find him in a bushes with him pants drop on him foot. You get me I say? You know say I'm moving up on. Nobody know who, when, where and why it was with. You understand? Likewise, ladies, the same goes. When you miss her, nobody know where to find her. So stop, run, risk with your life. Little pleasure for a moment, no worth your life in the end. You understand? Try as much as possible to get as much information about the people them that you're dealing with. People who are going to close an eye and drop asleep beside and hopefully want to wake up back. People who are coming to no homes and so on in a private space. People who are going to put on a life in their hands, like for example, they are the one driving and you are going to be a passenger going on a journey with them. You're still putting your lives in these people's hands. You can't afford for them to be a secret. You have to talk and make people know who them is. And it's not like you're going to tell your whole neighborhood, but you got to have somebody who you confide in who know what is going on in your life. Simple as. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.